Can you try and take us through your mindset after the major and what your thoughts were about your future?
Well, obviously at the very start, I was a little bit devastated, a little bit tilted after the loss against Spain. I think more about individually my performance on the third map, T side. I think I started map great. I think on the second part of the game, it was hard to find solutions. I felt like the pressure was kind of coming at me after a 4 month break. It was a little bit hard. The kind of major magic got to me in a way, but after when vacation started, I kind of settled down. I understood it's a great result for a team that's been together only for like 2 months, and I was kind of thinking about my decision with Furia. I was thinking about, is this something I want to continue? And obviously during the event and even before the event, I already felt like yes, it is. But I needed some clairvoyance in my head. I needed to break a little bit, and then only I can make a decision. And I thought one thing, that like out of the three events, Dallas I'm not necessarily not really counting, because we had insane jet lag after Kazakhstan. We arrived from after semifinals of Kazakhstan to Texas and played our first game the same day. And it's a double elimination bracket. It instantly becomes hard. But I felt like if the team uh, doesn't have chemistry, these results would not have been there. And we definitely felt like we have chemistry. We have understanding of every player is in the right spot in terms of a roles, and everybody is willing uh, to have success individually and as a team, and hungry to play, hungry to reach playoffs, hungry to win tournaments, and that was the most important thing. And I think also the difference between the cultural difference between the Brazilians and I wanted, before Furia offered me, I wanted to play in a CIS team. I felt like I would be the most closest to what I would need culturally, but Brazilian team kind of gave me a lot of what I wanted, and uh, yeah, it felt great, and I just went for it.
So what is it that they offered that you wanted?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a mindset and how people were raised. We're not afraid to speak up about what we don't like, what somebody doesn't like. We're not afraid to have a conversation about it, and we're ready to find solutions and grind and work our asses off to find a way to make everybody comfortable. That was the main reason.
Um, how is it joining a South American team, being a European? I mean, with the distance and everything. What were your thoughts about all this?
I mean, the distance and everything is not a problem, because they are based in Europe most of the time, and they're some of them are living in Malta, some of them are coming to Serbia, and it's not a problem of logistics in a way. So in Liquid there was always a little bit of troubles, because we needed to travel to NA in the first year of Liquid when it was a full NA team. Sometimes we needed to take a break when people go back home to US and everything, but in the middle of the season. But here, it's not a problem. At least I haven't encountered yet.
Um, you can how important was the Austin Major? Do you think for your career as well going forward? You know, you performed very well. How important was it to showcase that you still got it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like, the most important thing is that I proved myself. That because obviously when you have a slump like that, you start getting doubts about your performance. Am I even supposed to be here and everything like that, right? After the break, I felt finally back in a way. Before the Shanghai major, I kind of already was working working on kind of coming back in terms of like the cognitive in the head and everything, because I was on my on my lowest in terms of like just mental. And Shanghai Major already gave me an uprising trajectory, which I saw, which gave me more motivation to understand that, like, okay, I need to work. I just need to work. I'm on the right path. And obviously, when uh, I felt confident individually in Furia during the major and during Astana, then that's where I kind of understood. Okay, I know now the rhythm that I need to work in, and I learned a lot from the slump, and now I know what to do.
Yeah, because I remember seeing you in Stockholm at the major, interviewing you up there, and just thinking, wow, this guy is gonna be the next superstar of
Yeah.
this sports, and then slowly, going the wrong way. How did you handle all this? I've read that you got some help as well, also to gear up mentally and stuff like that. But how do you go through this? And do you have good family and friends who help you also? So you don't identify everything you do by how good a rating you have in the game.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like when you're a 20-year-old kid or like 20, I don't know how, 22-year-old, 23-year-old kid, like you don't notice, like you don't learn anywhere how to handle these things and whatever. You handle them yourselves, and everybody has a different approach on how to handle those things. And some of the approaches I was doing were wrong. Maybe like a little bit of mindset shift and whatever. And yes, before Shanghai Major League gave me a great opportunity to visit a neuropsychologist who completely shifted my mindset in terms of that. And to them I'm super thankful about it. And now I'm just thinking, I don't know, maybe I got more mature or whatever, but I'm just thinking about life in a different way, and the small things that mattered for me before don't matter anymore.
Okay, sounds healthy. So when you look at this Furia team right now, what do you think is fair for the rest of us to expect from you guys for the rest of 2025?
I don't have a crystal ball. I can never say for what's gonna happen in the future, and everything can happen in the future. Maybe something's not gonna work out. Maybe we're gonna have a fight or something. I don't know, but yeah, okay. But time is gonna show. Results are gonna show. We're gonna be trying our best, and yeah.
And here in Fisher, you're actually the highest ranked team before going into the tournament.
Mhm.
Can we expect you guys to go to the final? Do you think? And I just spoke with Kesaras, who said you just started practicing again after the vacation and stuff like that. But I guess most of teams are in the same boat. So would it be
Everything can happen. Everything can happen after vacation. Everything can happen. And I would say that we're not a ranked one team on VRS rating or HLTV rating coming into this event. We're ranked 9 or 8 or whatever, and there's teams that are 10 or 11. And that's not a big difference for us to be confident that we're going to be reaching the final. Uh, so we're gonna work our asses off, and we're gonna be trying to win as many games as possible and play our best CS. But something that we have to be in the final. This is not in our minds.